Yo, check this out. Today we're watching the worst gamer deaths ever. Look at the thumbnail, bro. Someone got a controller in their freaking head, and the other person, they're playing Minecraft, and their freaking eyeball fell out. I don't even know how that's possible. We're about to see some of the craziest ways people have died playing video games. Make sure you watch the end. These are about to get crazy, bro.
The StarCraft incident.
Okay, the first one, StarCraft. I don't even know what that game is.
28-year-old Lee Sung-seop entered
Okay.
an internet cafe in Daegu, South Korea. He ordered a soda, logged into StarCraft, and began playing.
Okay, I've heard of internet cafes before. I don't really know what they are. I think it's just literally like a cafe, but that has internet, but like every place ever has internet now, so that's kind of stupid. I don't know.
Hours turned into days. Witnesses said he rarely moved from his chair, taking only short breaks to the toilet.
Oh,
By the
wow.
second night, he had
He's
been at the
locked
keyboard
in.
for nearly 50 hours. His posture
Holy.
sagged, his eyes bloodshot, but he kept clicking. The cafe manager urged him to stop, but
Wow.
Lee shook his head and loaded another match. At dawn on the third day, he suddenly collapsed. Paramedics arrived quickly, but he was unresponsive.
Dude.
At the hospital, doctors confirmed
Get off
cardiac
the
arrest
game.
brought on by exhaustion, dehydration, and blood
StarCraft
clotting
can't
from
be that
immobility.
good, bro.
He was pronounced dead shortly after arrival.
Wow.
The Pokemon electrocution.
Okay, Pokemon Go. This one, I heard a lot of people got like hurt and stuff playing Pokemon Go, bro. Because it's like you're going to places, like it's out in public and people are like getting hit by cars and people were like trespassing and stuff just to get the best Pokemon. So I already know this one's about to be insane. Looks like Minecraft is up next. Stay tuned for that one. I'm excited to see what happens with someone playing Minecraft,
On
bro.
July 9th,
Okay, Pokemon Go,
2017,
though.
In Iloilo City, Philippines, a 12-year-old boy was playing Pokemon Go with friends.
12-year-old
They wandered
boy.
near a construction site while searching for digital creatures.
Ah.
The boy, holding his phone,
Huh?
climbed onto a metal structure close
He
to
climbed a damn telephone pole, bro? What is your problem? Oh my god, bro. Charizard can't be that good, bro. You don't need him that bad,
power
bro.
lines. Witnesses said he lost his balance and reached out for support.
Oh
His
my
hand
god.
made contact with a live electrical cable. A loud crack followed, and he collapsed instantly.
Yeah.
Friends screamed for help.
You're
and
cooked.
bystanders rushed over.
Literally.
Emergency responders
Rest in peace,
arrived
though.
quickly, but the boy showed no signs of life. He was pronounced dead from electrocution.
Dead in the
Authorities
video game.
confirmed that he had
It's
been
not real,
distracted
YouTube.
by the game, which led him into a dangerous area. The
Wow.
accident was covered by local news outlets and cited as part of a series of Pokemon Go-related fatalities worldwide, where players
That's
focused on the
crazy,
screen
bro.
entered dangerous environments.
Yeah, people were just going to the places they're like not supposed to go at all, and they were freaking getting hurt because you're not supposed to freaking be there. I never played Pokemon Go. Let me know if you played it though.
The Minecraft incident.
Okay, the Minecraft incident. Okay, I'm gonna guess. How could you freaking die playing Minecraft? I'm gonna guess that it's just like the first one where they were just playing for too long. I don't know. Oh look, Call of Duty next. It says Call of Duty swatting. Oh no, dude. Swatting is whenever people like call the cops on like a streamer and the cops come with freaking guns and stuff. Dude, no. Okay, I gotta see that one. What happened in the
On
Minecraft
July
incident though?
19th, 2015, a 17-year-old boy entered an
Okay.
internet cafe in Pampanga, Philippines. He logged into
Pampanga.
Minecraft and began what became a marathon session. Witnesses said he
Yup.
played for almost 3 straight days.
I called it,
taking
bro. I
only
called
brief
it.
naps at the desk. Staff grew concerned when they noticed he had not eaten properly.
Oh
and
my
had
god.
barely moved from his chair.
In
On the
3
third day,
days,
As
bro.
he leaned forward to type, his body went limp. He collapsed onto the keyboard and did not get up again.
What the hell was he building on Minecraft, bro?
The Call of
Okay,
Duty
next one.
swatting.
The Call of Duty swatting. So I think this is gonna be like someone got swatted on stream or something while playing Call of Duty, but it went wrong, bro.
December 28th, 2017, 2 Call of Duty players in the United States got
Okay.
into an online argument over a $1.50 wagered match.
Bruh.
One player, Casey Viner, asked another, Tyler Barris, to swat his opponent by calling police to his address.
Oh my
Barris dialed 911 in Los Angeles and reported a fake hostage situation in Wichita, Kansas. The address he gave
That's
was
so
not his
messed up,
rival's,
bro. Do
but
not
belonged to
do this.
28-year-old Andrew Finch, who had no connection to the dispute. Police surrounded Finch's home. When he opened the door, officers ordered him to raise his hands. Confused, he moved slightly, and an officer fired a
Oh
single
my
shot.
god.
Finch was killed instantly in front of his family. The case shocked
Dude,
the
in
game
front of his
field.
family,
Barris
bro?
was later sentenced to 20 years in prison.
He shoulda
while
got
Viner
more.
received a shorter sentence.
Nah, bro,
The
that's
Wii Fit
messed up, bro.
incident.
Okay, Wii Fit. How the hell can you die playing a healthy game, bro? So Wii Fit is a game where you like exercise and stuff with the Wii, and you're like doing crazy stuff. I think that someone was just exercising too hard, probably. That's my guess. What do you think? What do you think?
On
Let's see.
December 28th, 2009, 25-year-old Tim Eves from Sittingbourne,
Okay.
Kent, received a Nintendo Wii Fit as a Christmas present.
Dude, I used
Excited
to
to
have
try
one
it,
of those,
he
bro.
began using the console's fitness programs on Boxing Day.
Or does he like
Family
trip or
members later
something?
reported that he exercised intensely for several hours with the balance board and aerobic mini games. That evening,
Okay.
after finishing a workout, he complained of chest pains and shortness of breath.
Oh,
His mother
no.
urged him to rest. Minutes later, he collapsed in the living room.
No.
Paramedics were called immediately. Despite resuscitation attempts, he was declared dead at the scene. An
Man,
inquest
rest in
found that
peace,
Tim
bro. You can always exercise too much. Make sure you eat healthy and you drink a lot of water and you'll be good, okay? All right.
had the Counter-Strike incident.
The Counter-Strike incident. Okay, so this one, my guess is, I know people play Counter-Strike a lot. Like, when people that are into Counter-Strike, they really play it like crazy and they get really nerdy about it. So it's probably going to be another, like, they played for too long. That's my guess. Okay, GTA incident. Oh my god. The next one is GTA. This one's got to be like a kid was playing GTA and he was like, oh, I want to try that. And then he freaking went on a killing spree or something, bro. Okay, we got to see Counter-Strike first, though.
On February 26th, 2010, in Chongqing, China, two men in their 20s sat in an internet cafe playing Counter-Strike. They began to argue over strategy and insults in the game. Witnesses said the argument grew heated, with both shouting loud enough to attract attention across the room.
Oh,
One man
God.
stood up and pushed the other.
I was
Staff
wrong.
intervened and briefly separated them, but the fight continued outside the
Oh,
cafe.
God.
The aggressor grabbed a knife and stabbed his
Huh?
opponent multiple times in the chest and abdomen. Bystanders called for help, but the victim collapsed on the pavement before paramedics arrived. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
Dead in the
Police
video
quickly
game.
arrested
I
the
can't believe he
attacker,
did that
who
in the
admitted to
video
losing
game,
his
bruh.
temper during the argument. The killing was widely reported in
The
Chinese
video
media
game killing.
as another example of internet cafe disputes turning
Man,
deadly.
they're really good at
Local
Counter-Strike.
authorities used the case to highlight the growing problem of violence connected to online gaming.
Okay, next. Yeah, if you don't like someone, just go walk away. That's it.
The GTA incident.
Okay, GTA incident. I'm excited for this one. I think, okay, I'm not excited because that means someone died, but, you know, recipes, whatever, but I want to see what it was. Wait, the next one is VR incident, bro. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta see that one. We gotta find out
August
GTA
3rd,
first.
2008, in Bangkok, Thailand, 18-year-old
Okay,
high school student
Bangkok.
Paul Chino hailed a taxi late at night. When they reached his destination, instead of paying, he pulled a knife and attacked the
I
50-year-old
knew it,
driver.
bro.
He stabbed him multiple times before
Oh
dragging
my
the body from the car
God.
and attempting to drive away. Witnesses quickly alerted
I
police,
knew
who
it.
intercepted him
I was
20
right,
minutes
bro.
later. He confessed that he had been
Yo.
playing Grand Theft Auto
Oh
and wanted to know what
my
it felt like
god.
to hijack a car
Oh my
in real
god.
life.
I thought it was a
Investigators said
mission.
He showed no signs of intoxication or mental illness.
That
Only
boy-
fixation on the game.
Dude.
The teenager was charged with murder and robbery. He was
Yeah.
convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment.
Good.
The VR incident.
The VR incident. Okay, this one's gonna be crazy. I think my guess is somebody was playing VR and they tripped and fell on a glass table and the glass cut them up and they freaking died. Okay, let's see.
December 21st, 2017.
Okay, right before
a
Christmas,
44-year-old
bruh.
man in Moscow, Russia, was at home
Ooh.
using a virtual reality headset.
Oh.
He moved through his apartment while immersed in
Wait,
the game.
there's a
unaware
glass
of
table right there.
obstacles around him. Investigators later determined that he stumbled while
Dude,
playing and crashed directly into a glass table.
Yo! I swear to God! Oh my god! I did not know that, bro. Oh my god. I cannot believe I just guessed that. I swear on everything I have not seen this, bro. How did I just guess that perfectly? Yo! Okay, okay. Rest in peace, bro. You know? But how the hell did I just guess that right, bro? Oh my god. Okay, let's keep watching. No, actually, I can't. I can't explain how no one's gonna believe me. Nobody's going to believe me that I just guessed that. I've never seen this video before. I've never heard of this happening, but I
Shattered
just
the
guessed it
surface,
perfectly.
Slicing deep into his body.
I'm a
Alone
freaking
in the
genius, bro.
apartment, He was unable to call for help. Neighbors reported
In the
hearing
game.
a loud crash, but did not enter. Hours later, family members found him lying in the living room surrounded by broken glass. He had bled to death from severe wounds to his
In
head
the
and neck.
game, in VR,
Moscow
he died.
authorities confirmed
Oh
the
my
accident,
god, I can't believe I
noting
just
that it was one
guessed
of the
that
first
perfectly,
recorded
bro.
cases of a fatality linked directly to the
I'm
use
still
of a VR
tweaking about
headset.
that. We gotta move on to the next one. I just can't. Yeah. All right, next one.
The World of Warcraft incident.
The World of Warcraft incident, the WoW incident. I don't know what this is. I think it's something about like witches and wizards and stuff, but I never played this game. Let's see what this one is.
A 26-year-old man walked into an internet cafe in Guangzhou, China.
What is with all these freaking Chinese guys in internet cafes, bro? Why don't you just use the internet at your house, dude?
He sat down, opened World of Warcraft, and began to play.
Okay.
Witnesses later said he barely spoke, only pausing for instant noodles or brief toilet breaks. Day 1 passed, and day 2. He
Yup.
remained in the same seat, eyes fixed
Bro.
on the screen, fingers steady on the mouse.
It can't be
By
that
the
good.
third day,
The
his
game
movements
cannot be that
slowed.
good.
At 10 a.m., he suddenly slumped forward onto the desk.
You're
Other
addicted,
customers thought he
bro.
had fallen asleep. After several minutes without motion, staff went to check. They shook his shoulder, but he was limp. An ambulance was called. When paramedics arrived, he showed no pulse. Doctors at the nearest hospital declared him dead,
Oh
citing
my
cardiac
God.
arrest linked to extreme exhaustion and dehydration.
All right, real talk. I know y'all probably have played the game for a little bit too long. Look, the game will be there tomorrow, bro. Go to sleep, get 8 hours of rest. That way you can play it and enjoy it more the next day, bro. Come on.
The Halo incident.
Okay, the Halo incident. I think that this one is gonna be someone was raging at somebody and they met up with them in real life. Okay.
On October 20th,
Let's see if I guess this one right.
2007, in Wellington, Ohio, 16-year-old Daniel Petrick argued with his parents after they confiscated his copy of Halo 3. They had locked the game in a safe, believing he had become dangerously addicted.
Wait.
While they were out, Daniel discovered where the key was hidden and retrieved both the game and his father's pistol.
No.
When his parents returned, he confronted them in the living room. He asked them to close their eyes, saying he had a surprise.
No.
Instead, he raised the pistol and fired. His mother, Susan, was killed instantly.
Bro.
His father, Mark, was shot in the head, but survived. Daniel
What?
attempted to frame his father by placing the gun in his hand. Paramedics arrived quickly and saved him. Daniel was arrested
Oh my God.
and later sentenced to 23 years to life
That's
in prison.
it?
The case shocked the United States.
23 years of
raising
life,
questions
bro.
about violent video games and teenage obsession. The Pokemon Cliff.
Okay, the Pokemon Cliff. Oh my God. Okay, Pokemon Go and Cliff. We okay. I don't even have to guess. I already know what's gonna happen. But dude, that's actually insane, bro. You're like so fixated on your phone. You're walking like, oh my God, I'm so close to it, and there's a freaking cliff right here, bro. You freaking fall off the cliff. Oh my God, you're so stupid, dude.
On September 7th,
Rest in peace, though.
2016, two men in Tokushima Prefecture, Japan, were playing Pokemon Go along a coastal path. The mobile game, which used GPS and augmented reality, had become a global sensation only weeks earlier. Players often followed the app into unfamiliar areas while chasing virtual creatures. That afternoon, the men, aged 21 and 22, walked together while staring at their phones.
Bro.
The trail narrowed near a steep drop overlooking the sea.
Oh.
Focused on the screen, they failed to notice the edge. Both fell from a height of more than 6
Both of them
Emergency
at the same time? How? Oh man, come
responders were
on.
called immediately by nearby witnesses. One of the men was found alive but badly injured.
Oh.
The other was discovered at the base of the cliff, unresponsive.
Oh.
He was declared dead at the hospital a short time later. Japanese authorities urged players to pay more attention to their surroundings.
Pokemon Go, dude. Okay, whatever. Next
And the
one,
case
bro. I
was-
don't even gotta say
The
nothing.
League of Legends incident.
Okay, League of Legends. I've heard of League of Legends. It's a very popular game. I think that it's gonna be another like someone played too long. That's my game. That's
On
my
November
guess.
14th,
What?
2012, a 23-year-old man entered an internet cafe in
Yup.
Wuhan, China.
Dude, what's with the freaking Chinese and internet cafes, bro? Come on.
He sat at a terminal, logged into League of Legends, and began to play. Staff said he had been
Already
a
know
regular
I'm right.
customer, sometimes staying for
Already
long
know.
sessions. But this time he remained in his seat for nearly 23 hours without pause.
Go
Other patrons
home.
noticed him shifting uncomfortably, rubbing his chest, but he kept on playing. As the
Holy.
morning turned into afternoon, his body weakened. At 3 p.m., he suddenly slumped back in his chair. His arms fell to his side. The mouse
Dude.
slipped from his hand. The attendant rushed over, calling his name, but he was unresponsive.
Come
Paramedics
on.
were
They knew
summoned
his
immediately.
name, bro.
By the time they arrived, his pulse was faint and irregular. He was transported to a nearby hospital, where doctors attempted to resuscitate him. He was declared dead shortly afterward. Medical
Okay.
staff attributed the death to cardiac arrest, brought on by fatigue, dehydration, and prolonged immobility.
Huh.
It was one of several such incidents reported in China during that period.
Yeah, I know. We've heard about all of them, bro.
The Lineage 2 incident.
Lineage 2. I've never heard of this game, but it's gonna be Pokemon Go next. Oh
On
my
March
God, bro. Are you
29th,
kidding me?
2005 in Shanghai, two friends, Qiu
China
Chenwei and Zhu
again.
Kaoyuan, played the online game Lineage 2. Qiu
I'm
loaned
never
Zhu
going to
a
China.
powerful virtual sword, the Dragon Saber. Weeks later,
Dope.
Zhu sold it for 7,200 yuan without permission.
How much is that?
Furious, Qiu demanded its return. When Zhu
Yo.
refused, Qiu reported the theft to police. At the time, Chinese law did not recognize virtual property as real, and no charges were filed.
Huh.
On the evening of March 29th, Qiu confronted Zhu in person. The argument escalated into violence. Qiu drew a knife and stabbed Zhu repeatedly. Zhu died from his wounds.
Oh my
Qiu
God.
was arrested.
Now
at the
you're
scene.
never getting it
In
back.
June 2005, he was
Idiot.
convicted of murder and sentenced to life imprisonment
Good.
with the possibility of parole. The
Mm.
killing became one of the first high-profile cases linking disputes over virtual item
Dude killed his freaking friend over a video game, bro. Come on, you're so stupid.
property. The Pokemon Train.
Okay,
On
this is the
August
last one. The
23rd,
Pokemon Train.
2016, in Tokushima Prefecture, Japan, a 39-year-old truck driver was driving on a rural road while playing Pokemon Go.
Huh.
Distracted by the
He
game,
was driving and
failed to
playing
see
Pokemon
two
Go?
women crossing at a railway intersection.
No.
The truck struck both pedestrians.
Oh my
One
God.
woman, aged 72, died instantly.
Oh my
The
God.
second, aged 60, was rushed to hospital with critical injuries and died shortly afterward. Witnesses said the driver never braked before impact. Police arrested the man at the scene. He admitted he had been playing Pokemon Go behind the wheel.
Lock him up.
Prosecutors charged
Lock
him
him
with
up, bro.
dangerous driving resulting in death. The case made national headlines in Japan, where the government had
God,
already
bro.
issued public safety warnings about the game. Following
Be
the
safe,
tragedy,
bro. Life
Niantic,
is so...
the game's developer, added new warnings for players not to use the app while operating vehicles. Despite the changes, the Tokushima crash remains one of
Come
the deadliest
on, bruh.
incidents linked to mobile gaming distraction.
Look, video games, it's not that deep, bro. Live your life, be healthy. I actually can't believe I freaking guessed that one completely right, dude. That's crazy.